Oh no, you can talk.
I wrote this song actually the day I auditioned for The Voice in Austin. Before I even knew I was going to end up on the TV show. It was just because I had met these people who were casting for the show, and they asked me, what I do for a living, and I said, I'm a musician, and they said, oh, well, what record label are you on? And I said, I'm not on a record label. And I said, well, who books your gigs? And I said, I do. And they were just so shocked to learn that I am able to make a living on my own playing music, and I was so shocked to learn that they had no idea that there were thousands of people doing this. So I went home from the audition and just wrote this song for them to kind of explain who I am and what I do. It's called Swallowed by the Sea. I have traveled many fathoms, lived inside a covered wagon, sold my secrets wholesale every night. I've broken bread with petty tyrants, smuggled wine to fallen giants, battled demons right before your eyes, and now I try oceanside to govern the rolling tide. Swallowed by the sea, beckoned from the shore, tempted by the sweet roar. Baby, don't let me be swallowed by the sea. I lived on luck and social graces, counted cards and covered bases, made believe till I was making do. Now where do I draw the line between Beatles and Valentine? Swallowed by the sea, beckoned from the shore, tempted by the sweet roar. I don't wanna be hungry anymore, but it's getting harder to ignore. Baby, don't let me be swallowed by the sea, swallowed by the sea. Ooh. I love a quiet, mighty pharaoh, reads my heart like holy tarot. Hold on, baby, please don't let me be swallowed by the sea, beckoned from the shore, tempted by the sweet roar. I don't wanna be a pawn in any war, but I can't fight alone no more. Baby, don't let me be swallowed by the sea, swallowed by the sea, yeah, swallowed by the sea. Ooh.
Phenomenal. Rebecca Loebe, ladies and gentlemen, Swallowed by the Sea, off her new release called Circus Heart. And she writes a lot deeper lyrics than Adam Levine ever could.
Oh, thank you so much.
How did you come up with the title Circus Heart? What's that about?
Circus Heart is actually a line in a song on the album that is called Circus Heart. And it's a song that I wrote a couple of years ago around the same time that I was writing songs for my last record, Mystery Prize.
Yeah.
And I decided not to include that song on the album Mystery Prize because it didn't really fit in with the message of that album. And then a couple years go by, and I'd written a bunch more songs. And they're kind of, this batch of songs is more about my life on the road and kind of who I am and me sort of fighting for my identity against, the world. Because we have to do that. We have to carve out space for ourselves. And we have to choose to believe in ourselves, I think.
Nice.
And that's kind of what I was dealing with on this album, more than, my sad, pathetic, broken heart, which is what I was dealing with on this record. Yeah.
That's what I was going to say off the first one. Man, who pissed her off?
Right, oh, I know.
Let's see, married man, her in that dress.
Someone said to me, it's a real pretty album, but not great news for anyone who's dating you.
Right.
Guilty as charged.
No doubt.
Anyhow, so when it came time to record this record, I had, this batch of songs. Most of them were done. Some of them were still in their fledgling stage. And I hadn't felt like the song Circus Heart was really ready for prime time yet. I hadn't really gigged it out that much. But I played it for Matt as an option. I said, well, this is a kind of half-finished song that maybe we could put on the album. And he just loved it. And he had this idea to take it from being sort of, can I play a little bit?
Sure.
He had this, I had been playing it like, I don't even know if I can remember it. I'd been playing it more straight ahead rock. Like, all the men that I love can never sleep. They stay up with their demons like they're tending sheep. And I played that for him. And he was like, well, that's cool, but I talked a lot about my love of 60s girl groups and, just pop from the 50s and 60s. And he said, well, thinking about all that and about, struggling to maintain your quirky identity, how about we put a Latin feel under it? Like a lot of girl groups and, popular records from the 60s trying to cash in on this Latin dance craze that was going on. We're putting Latin beats, a Brazilian feel under things like Stand By Me is a classic example of like a pop song with a Latin feel underneath. And they did that so that people could dance to it in this new Latin style that was so popular. So anyhow, Matt, runs Circus Heart through the Brazilian Latin machine, and now we end up with all the men that I love can never sleep. They stay up with their demons like they're tending sheep, moaning like a wind, whipping the hills, rattling bones against a bottle of pills. I tried to stay awake so I could referee, but eyelids get so heavy when you lecture me. The natural world, the state of your heart, baby. Open your mouth, I wanna jump in your heart. Love me tonight. Under the velvety light of a moon that knows better than asking me whether it's right. All the women I'm afraid of are counting grays, like seconds till the new year of their glory days, carefully concealing their busted parts, trying to keep their eyes off of my circus heart. It's swollen to the sides of a county fair, off the coast of Nova Scotia, baby, meet me there. I'll be the one in mud boots and braids, biding my time till I hear you say, love me tonight. Under the velvety light of a moon that knows better than asking me whether it's right to love me tonight. So I know I'm answering your question by playing a song.
That's all right.
It's kind of one of the hazards of the trade once I have a guitar in my hand.
I feel like I'm on Glee.
I just burst into song at any moment. But anyhow, so once Matt added this vibe to the song, this kind of Latin-y groove, I got real excited about the song and we started producing it. And as I was kicking around title ideas that could possibly, I like to think of a couple of words either from the context of a song or the title of a song that can really sum up what the album means to me. And this song went from being a song that almost wasn't going to be on the album to having the phrase in it that I felt summed up where my heart was at, which is Circus Heart. Here, I'll sing you the last verse so you can have the whole thing. All the men that I love can never sleep. They tell me over coffee that it's bittersweet, keeping the hours of scoundrels and mice. Baby, relax. Tell me you might love me tonight. Under the velvety light of a moon that knows better than asking me whether it's right to love me tonight. To love me tonight.
Too cool. Too cool. That is awesome. Is there anybody else in Austin that you want to work with or have worked with?
Man, there are a lot of phenomenal people in Austin. Susan Warner is a great singer-songwriter, and she and I got to play in the round together last summer, and I have been just really looking forward to the day when I get to play and sing with her more.
I love those in the round things. I wish artists would get together and tour the country doing that. I think that would be the neatest thing, because the only time you ever see the rounds are in Nashville or in Austin. You don't see that anywhere else. I mean, I never saw one in Atlanta when I lived there. Like Eddie's Attic, I've seen a lot of artists play there, but never in a round.
I love them. Well, and I'm actually hoping at some point that I'm able to put together a round of artists that I like and take it on the road. So careful what you wish for.
Oh, that would be really cool. I hope you bring it here to Florida. That'd be awesome. Well, we'll take a quick break, and then we'll be back with more Rebecca Loebe. We're Down Home Cooking on Kicks Country.